Well, I will now garner back some points because it's the YouTube section. As we know, people who go to track days, they put a camera on the dashboard, they record their lap, they put that lap on YouTube, and we were told to do the same thing, okay? And then there would be 1 point for every hit we got. James, I believe now we have a clip from your Mercedes lap. Let's have a look at that now.
Okay, well, hello everybody. I'm here to take you for a lap of the Euro Speedway Lausitz in the Mercedes 190e Cosworth. Here we go, off the line, and we're off. A little bit of tramping from the axle there as we head down the straight past the grandstand. Oh yes, well, I've put it into third gear already, and now I'm going to select fourth as we come up to the end of the straight and we go into turn one. This is a fine car. Its chassis was highly commended by Mr. Martin Brundle, who said it was one of the finest rear drive handling cars of all time. As we go around turn one, oh, cock. As you can see, there are bollards on the circuit, which is not what I was expecting and must mean I've gone the wrong way. But there is a small shortcut. I will take it. It's very convenient. And work my way back round to the proper track where I should have gone left. This will affect my lap time, obviously, but this isn't a racing lap, this is a demonstration. Here we go now, joining the correct circuit, and we're on to the turn. Oh, and the car has done a spin, and it has stalled. But that is one of the hazards of driving a high-performance car on a circuit. Now, here we go, clipping the apex here of the first right-hander. I must say I'm not familiar with this circuit, I've never been around here before. And now we turn into the left-hander as we go on into the section leading up to this bit, where I've dropped it down into second gear. Well, I was already there, to be honest. Oh. And that is another spin. But the engine is still running, so I can simply spin the car round, if you see what I mean, and continue with our lap. Now we're coming up to the left-hander. I move it up a gear and stay wide before tucking in to spin the car and turn it round again and continue along the far straight. I'm slotting it into third gear and fourth. No, maybe that's third actually. Now here a line of bollards warns me that the track turns to the left, so I scrub off speed with the brakes before selecting second gear, having achieved the right speed, and turning in and gathering up the oversteer with a dab of Oppo as I accelerate towards this bend, which is a right. Feeding in the power and clipping the apex now, feeling the back end become a little squirrely as we exit, and the car performs a spin, but fortunately ends up at the right direction, although with two wheels in the kitty litter. Now we are continuing down the far straight to the right-hander at the end. So I move to the left of the track, thus broadening the radius of the turn and allowing me to carry more speed into the bend. Braking at the 50 board, bollocks, it's actually a left-hander, but that's okay. I select the appropriate gear and turn in now, gathering up the incipient oversteer, and I've gathered it up, and there it is back on track for the long sweeping right-hander that leads up to the bit called the bus interchange, which is approaching now on the right. Moving out, selecting second gear and turning in, feeling the car lighten slightly at the back under braking, and now the swift left-hander, and I'm re-entering the long straight past the grandstand, avoiding the arm curve. I'm now effectively going the wrong way around the circuit, but I shall simply go to the other end of the bus interchange. I hope there's nobody else out here in a high performance car, and perform a U-turn in second gear. The heater is on far too hot, as I'm warm enough, thank you, because of the stresses imposed upon the driver during a performance lap. And now I'm entering the curve leading to the straight, using all of the track, but avoiding the concrete wall to my right. And here you can see the speed climbing to 80 miles an hour, 85 miles an hour, and indeed 90 miles an hour. And now we are at 100 miles an hour, or the magic ton. And that completes our lap. I brake progressively, rather too late as it turns out, turn around the bollards in direct contravention of motorsport practice, fumble for the gear and re-enter the pits at the wrong direction. I hope you enjoyed that lap as much as I did.
How can you get lost on a racetrack, mate?
It's one way. I know, I don't understand it. I'm sorry.
All right, so let's have a look then at a clip from Jeremy's video, shall we?
Well, here we are at the Lausitz Euro Speedway, and we are underway. 285 horsepower, unmolested, Ford Sierra Sapphire Cosworth. Coming up to the first turn, anti-lock brakes kicking in nicely. Drove over here today at 180 miles an hour down the Autobahn. Overtook several M3s which aren't as fast as this in any way. Many of them broken down. Lovely. As you can see, I've kissed the apex nicely there. Oh, wait a minute. That's not gone quite as well as I hoped there. Oh dear, no. It's okay now. Oh. There's a gear. Oh no, I've stalled now. That's better. There we are. Lovely. Off we go now to turn 3. British car this in every way. Here the 4-cylinder engine revving nicely there. Oh no, wait a minute, this isn't, I've gone and spun again. Oh no, oh dear, wait. I'm not sure what's gone wrong here. This car, of course, has 40 more brake horsepower than the BMW M3 E36 and 140 more than the Mercedes Cosworth, which of course isn't really a Cosworth. You know what I mean. Well, there we are. More reliable than a BMW or a Mercedes, faster, a lot more space in the back as well. It really is a perfect car in so many ways. Oh no, wait, no. Oh Lord, no. Oh dearie me. Oh, I don't know what's come over me today. It's not working as well as I'd hoped in any way. Now I'm lost. Which way do I go now? Oh, it's this way. Hold on a minute. Oh, golly, I've gone in the gravel. Oh, there we are. Ah, you can feel the tail kicking out there as the limited slip diff bites beautifully. And there we are, braking into the last chicane. And I nearly put, oh no, I've not hit the apex quite as well as I'd hoped. Oh no, I have now. Right, that's it, lovely. There's a big wall here, I mustn't hit that. I've got on the green, this green stuff's very slippery. Oh, now I've got it, there we are. And coming up now to the end of the lap. I'm doing 195 miles an hour, 200, 210 miles an hour now as I go into fifth, 220. This really is a very fast car, the Ford Sierra Cosworth. 16 valve engine, of course. Limited slip differential. And across the line, a bit back there I went across the line. 0 to 60 in 1 second is the important figure children need to remember.
What? You just lied and then sped up the film?
A bit.
Well, a lot.
A bit. Well, let's have a look at your lap then in the death trap.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Right, here goes, here goes my lap. And I'm off. And listen to that straight six. The valves are bouncing. First corner coming up, it's a left. That's okay, I don't mind that left side. And I'm thinking, oh, that's amazing through there. Look at it slide. Now it's a slight right. Oh, the tail is out. What a slide. Nobody's ever done a slide like that on a track. Right, it's a straight now. It must be 130 miles an hour. Now right-hander. Oh no, I'm going to spin. Oh no, I've done a spin. I'm still spinning. Round once. Round twice. Round 3 times. But on the 3rd time, look, I've caught it. Amazing. This must be the best lap of any track, anywhere, in anything, by anyone ever. One final left-hander by the wall. If the paint were any thicker, I'd be scraping it off. I'm that close. And across the line.
You didn't take it out.
No, I did. The camera broke. I did it properly, and I did very well. Stop doing that. That's very
You were
annoying.
a chicken.
No, I wasn't. I did do a lap. The camera broke. It just recorded sound.
Okay, we've had those clips up now for, what, a week?
Yeah.
How many hits did you get?
I got 71.
You seriously suggesting 71 people?
Why would you look at that?
71?
Why would 71 people?
Why do people feel
Well,
compelled
there we
to
are,
put those things
71
on?
points for you.
Okay.
I got 137.
Wow.
Hammond.
7.
7.
Just 7, yeah.
7, that was pathetic.
Thinking back, I should have misspelled M3 in the tagline bit on the
What,
internet.
3M?
No, if I'd spelled it Angelina Jolie topless, I'd have got more hits than both of you put together, but I didn't.